you don't wanna see N80 hype. We are the best, baby, what is your type? And we say what we want, we don't care what is right. Sending flares while they stare in the night, in the air, it's apparent we nice. Watch us go on the tear, this is real deal, boy, it's more than a scare. I just suggest you do more than beware.
Whoa. All right,
Come on, hit that shit. Come on. Okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? At first, you're like so scared to like do it, and then you're like, damn, you gotta hit it again.
I'm not scared. It's just like
I feel like a bitch the first one.
Yeah. Like, I was like, it's not really hitting. Let me.
All right, let's do this shit, brother. Aw, shit, baby. Welcome back to another N85 podcast. It's your boy AZ, aka Daddy Z, and to my motherfucking right, as always,
that's right.
6'3", 175 pounds, hailing from the north, is your boy Austin.
Austin Cuenca.
Hey, my name is Austin. And thank you to all the TikTok live viewers. We're fucking live. If you guys want to watch these, go make sure you follow our TikTok live. And make sure that if everybody's in the TikTok, bro, comment something, anything y'all want to talk about. This is the fucking Thanksgiving episode. Here we go. In honor of Thanksgiving, we're going to be doing a mukbang, bro.
Big back.
Here we go. We got the motherfucking B-dubs wings. If y'all don't know, make sure y'all go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Dude, they got 20 wings, a large fries, and then 4 big-ass dips. Boom, look at that dip. All for $16, bro. Tell me where y'all can get a better deal than that, bro. All right, here we go. Let's go over what we got real quick. I got me a nice mango habanero.
Nice.
Now, listen, I'm not a big hot guy, so I kind of went out of my thing here real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got the Parmesan garlic. I got the Nashville hot, and I got a regular hot, just in case I don't like the other ones. Usually I go for the regular hot. I heard that Buffalo Wild Wings, their flavors are a lot more hot than others. If anybody in the chat has had Buffalo Wild Wings, make sure to type it in. And yeah.
Yes, my flavors, I stick to what I know. So I got lemon pepper, teriyaki, orange chicken, and Nashville hots.
Okay. Should we go ahead and bust these open?
Oh, yes. I've been waiting for these.
Dude, we're actually starving, by the way. And y'all, make sure y'all go follow at N85 Podcast on YouTube. Well, subscribe, please. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Dude, what do people do when does anybody in the chat watch mukbangs, bro? What are you supposed to do? You just like eat and...
It's kind of like more like an ASMR type of thing.
Okay,
like
so
you gotta...
here we go. We're about to get up in the mic, bro.
Let's get up in the mic. I'm going to get one that's not too... saucy. Like,
yeah.
I
Okay.
think, what is this?
I'm gonna start at mild, and I'm gonna
start with lemon pepper. Something.
Okay, here we go. Let's get a fry review. Okay, so here we go. We got the Buffalo Wild Wings fries. Okay, and we're gonna get a nice little review. I'm gonna dip it in my blue cheese. Now my wife ordered ranch, so I don't know. We might have got these mixed up, but here we go. Okay.
Get up in the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, pretty fire, dude. Pretty fire with the Buffalo Wild Wings fries.
They're a little cold. What's going on with this?
Tad bit cold, but it's okay. We did order these a while ago, so it's all good. Okay, now what should we go for, chat? Where do y'all drop y'all podcast? So we drop it on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, and on YouTube. Just search up N85 Podcast on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, please. That'd be fantastic. What's better, ranch or blue cheese? Here we go. Let's get a fucking poll in the chat, bro. Somebody said ranch. We got I got blue cheese, bro. Listen,
I'm a blue cheese guy.
We're both blue cheese, bro.
Blue cheese.
That is how it was meant to be eaten, bro.
I got the little baby one, a little average, but that's okay.
Back in the day, here we go. We're gonna talk about back in the day in this podcast. Back in the day, people when they first started eating wings and they first started dipping, did you know that the original one was actually blue cheese? Blue cheese was one of the first ones.
I thought ranch was.
No, they introduced ranch later on, bro. We got clown emojis. Here we go. They're saying ranch. Well, what do y'all think? Ranch. I'm seeing more ranches in the chat. That's quite unfortunate, bro. I like blue cheese, bro. And make sure I hit that like button. Okay, let's go ahead and try one. I'm going to go ahead and try, what is this? I don't even know what I got anymore. I'm going to try Parmesan garlic. It looked fire in the picture. So here we go. This is what it looks like. It looks like a nug of, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. It looks like a nug. Blue cheese tastes spoiled. I don't know, bro. All right, we're going to go ahead and dip it in the blue cheese. And you're going to get it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good crunch right there.
Okay.
Eating in y'all's ears right now.
This tastes kind of like... It tastes like the crust of a pizza. It's slightly like very salty if y'all kind of like that vibe. It's good. What's up, Jackie, in the chat? It's good. Very salty. A tad bit, a little bit of spicy in there, but and like barely anything in there. I'd just go very salty. I'd give this a solid 7 out of 10. What you saying, Austin?
I'm going for lemon pepper.
Remember, we should have got napkins, brother.
It's all right. I'll lick your fingers.
So take us through it, brother.
This is actually really good. It's actually one of the nicest ones I've ever had, lemon pepper wise. Because some of them I don't even taste the lemon for some reason, but this one, it starts out with the lemon.
All right, here we go. Hot take. First hot take of the night. I think if you go to a wing spot and you look him in the face and you say, "Can I get lemon pepper?" I think you're a bitch, bro.
Bruh.
I think wings are meant to be eating hot. I think what's the point of getting like you just go make chicken at home? You know what I'm saying?
I get hot
So
lemon
there's
pepper,
hot
though.
ones now.
That's funny.
Someone said I look like FaZe Rain. Yo, I've got that before. That's kind of funny. Shout out FaZe Rain. For real, for real. Yeah, I think you're a giant pussy if you get lemon pepper over hot wings, bro. So that is you, Austin, unfortunately.
I used to never be a wing guy. Like I was never like when people are like, let's get some wings. I'm like, nah, dude, I don't fuck with wings.
At least get
now-
mild, bro.
Nah. But now I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
started with the lemon pepper. You know, that's the go-to. And now I just go to hot lemon pepper because why not? I need to branch out more because I know they have like more flavors and stuff like that. But can I try your garlic parmesan?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Can you? I
Dude,
gotta
this is
re-
a mukbang, bro. We're all right. Let's take this closer.
Is that
to
one?
this.
Okay, let me get that. Because I know they have these at I Love Wings.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go. What's my next one? I'm gonna say mango habanero for last. My next three are pretty fucking hot. Like, look at this one. This is, I got the Nashville hot. Here we go. Look at this one, bro. Tell me that doesn't look deadly, bro. Look at that. Looks kind of wild. Here we go. Nashville hot.
I see what you mean. It does taste like pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this isn't as hot as it looks. However, it does have a slow kind of effect. It kicks in later. So the first kind of bites,
I mean,
it
it
wasn't hot.
Okay.
And now it's kind of getting a little more hot. So I kind of see that.
It was on the mild section either way. It's not supposed to be too crazy.
Yeah. This does give me very Nashville vibes. It's very smoky, very kind of like, it almost tastes like tamarindo kind of vibes. If y'all like tamarindo, yeah. For people from the North know I love wings. Bro, here we go. Best wing spot in the chat right now. I got the best wing spot ever.
I Love Wings.
No.
Yes.
It is. Fuck, I forgot it now.
Ooh.
Holy shit. It's JT Buffalo, bro.
Oh, them? They're pretty
And
good, too.
Lilburn, right next to Berkmar High School, bro. JT Buffalo has the best wings, bro. They do not go wrong. They do not miss. Perfect size, perfect crisp. JT Buffaloes, bro. Somebody said, I don't know what that is. Lalo said nah in the chat. Bro, JT Buffalo is fire.
Okay, that Nashville's pretty hot.
Yeah, right?
It might be like just me, but it does kick
And it was in the
later.
mild section, bro. That's kind of crazy. They said, I love wings. Yo, anybody in the YouTube chat, type it in the comments. Yeah.
Like the best wings are definitely like local. They're not the big
Yes.
brands.
Do
Like
not go to
Wingstop.
Wingstop,
Don't go
bro.
to Wingstop.
No, American Deli. Oh, number 2 on my list, bro. There's this place in Cumming, Georgia. It's called 101 Wings or Wings 101. Fire, bro. Fire. They do not miss it all. And they're like a chain kind of thing. Fire, bro. Here we go. We're going to move on to the next one before these get cold. I think I'm going to go to the classic hot, and I'm going to save the mango habanero for last because those look deadly as fuck. And I really do not handle spice well. I'm already kind of sweating, bro.
Yeah.
Pluckers in Dallas, bro. It's vibe, but a little too small.
Is that Dallas, Georgia, or?
Okay. I'm going to have to check that out, bro. Dallas, I'm assuming Dallas, Texas, bro. Let me get some fries going again, bro. I need to get these fries going. Look at that chat. Oh, it's about to drip.
Oh, this is good. Teriyaki. Yes, just like if you were to go to Panda Express and get some teriyaki chicken.
Okay, so very teriyaki.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm going for the hot.
They're not like hot as in like temperature, like like the fries are cold. It's a little cold too.
Yeah, this is a little cold. Here we go.
So
All right,
though.
got a little dip
They're still
of the
good.
hot wing. Here we go. We got hot going. Classic. Exactly what you would expect. Hot wing. Now, it's crazy because these flavors, they take a while to hit. Like the hotness of them. Usually if they're hot, they hit you right away. But these are like slow burn, which is kind of scary. I'm going to need a little more
That
dip
one's
in
hot, you said?
Yeah. Not as hot as I thought. Barro's Pizza wings ain't too bad either. Okay. I fuck with that. Here we go, Austin.
Wings.
All right, let's get into the real topics and shit. Well, actually, let me review my last one. And then we'll start eating and talking and shit.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, so my last one, I'm gonna need some water, bro. What's up to everybody in chat?
I got my last one. Orange chicken. Panda Express. That's what I'm expecting.
And I guess you could probably compare it to what Panda's orange chicken tastes like.
This one's sweet. This is the sweetest orange chicken I've ever had.
Oh, I kind of don't like that.
It's not, it's
I
not
gotta
what
have a
I'm
little bit
used
of
to.
savory in there.
This is too sweet for me,
Oh,
but
rating.
it's okay. It's still good. 7.
Can I try the teriyaki one?
Yes, of course.
Which one is it?
It's the top left.
Top left?
Yes.
Oh, I got the fat fucking one. All right, here we go. This is Austin's teriyaki.
Pause.
Austin's teriyaki wing. All right, let's try it. Yeah, it's very savory.
I like that.
The
orange
taste is
chicken-
very strong,
Yes, it's very teriyaki. if
but
that
like
makes
good.
sense.
But,
Yes,
like very good. Because sometimes like flavors are strong, but it makes it worse. In this case, the strongness of it makes it really good. Highly recommend Buffalo Wild Wings teriyaki.
Yes. Orange chicken failed me, but it's
All
okay.
right, in the chat, we got a question. Is pizza with ranch a red flag?
It's weird. I don't do that. I actually ate pizza yesterday with somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, ranch." I'm like, "For what, bro? For
Did that
pizza?"
somebody happen to be Lalo? 'Cause
No,
that was-
no, it wasn't.
oh,
I was like, "Bro, I don't do that."
so I'll give. Okay, first of all, I'll answer your question. I don't think it's a red flag. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's like very modern, very new that people started doing that shit.
Yeah.
Now I got a story and I got a thing. I actually dipped mine in blue cheese, bro. So now y'all were roasting me for blue cheese in the comments. Now imagine eating blue cheese with your pizza, bro. Insane. But I fuck with it.
Oh no.
Here we go. Y'all want to see some wild shit? My brother, shout out my brother Daniel. This man eats pizza with ketchup
I've seen
and I
that.
think with ranch mixed together. I'm pretty sure. Ketchup and ranch mixes it and then dips it, bro. Kind of fucking insane, is that not? Let me dip this in the fucking
crazy.
blue cheese, brother.
I don't know. That question is kind of like similar to like, does pineapple belong on pizza? Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No.
doesn't- I had Hawaiian pizza yesterday, so and
Personally, fuck no.
that shit hits.
I take it off. I like my shit savory, bro. I feel like pizza is meant to be savory. The fact that it has like some sweet shit in it, bro, kind of fucks me up. Have you ever seen how real blue cheese looks and how it's stored? Yeah, it's kind of like moldy and shit, no? I mean, it is moldy cheese, essentially. But I haven't like looked too much into it, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking fire. It tastes fire. I think as long as I don't know, like, if it's nasty or not, I'm good with eating it, bro. You know, it tastes pretty fucking fire. All right, here we go. My last one. Mango habanero. I'm scared of these. It sounds fire. I love mango. I'm scared of habanero, but we're going to try it. This one's not that crunchy. I want to get a crunchy one.
I didn't see that on the list. I would have got that one.
All right, here we go. Well, you can try it with me, brother, if you want.
Go ahead. Now you got it.
All right, dip it a little bit in the blue cheese. Here we go. Mango habanero. Yeah, super fuzzy. I refuse to eat it now. Hello, after I saw it. Fuck, bro. Okay, I'm not going to look at it then. Okay. The taste is very cool. I've never tasted one like this. It's very good taste. It's a little bit like a mild kind of candy vibe, but it's pretty fire. Mango habanero. Now, the habanero is starting to kick in. It's not too crazy, not as crazy as I thought. It's like just at what kind of like a little under of what I thought. Very reasonable. Not too hot. Especially if you dip it probably.
Not too hot, but this man's sweating bullets right now.
Dude, I'm already so yeah. Oh,
One of my icks is like hearing people chew, like what you're doing right now. But like since this is like a purposeful thing, then it doesn't really bother me. But
Yeah.
like, my dad, the worst, dude.
Oh, he chews with his mouth
chews
open?
loud as fuck, just
I hate that.
smacking his lips. I'm like, damn, is it that good? And he's like hard of hearing, so like he can't really hear it that much. So like I'm pretty sure he doesn't even notice it. And boy, just be smacking his lips.
Right. That habanero one is the super slow burn. It's literally starting to hit right now, and it's kind of fucking crazy. Here we go. Y'all should just do food reviews for real from different cultures. I'm hella down. Okay, listen. That mango habanero one is so deadly. It's actually really starting to hit now. Like really starting to hit.
All right, you tempted me.
Yo, what's up, Eastside?
Let me get
guys?
one, brother.
Hop in, brother.
Let me get one of these.
Hop in. It's such a slow burn.
This was on the mild section or the hot
Hot
section?
section.
That's why I didn't see it. I didn't even go up to that. I was like, I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay, yeah, it's very like I'm starting to sweat bullets, brother.
Oh my god. So far, I was gonna say so far it's sweet, but it just fucking kicked out of nowhere. Okay,
Right, like the flavor is cool.
it's coming.
No,
It's coming fast.
I'm starting to sweat. Look at that. Look at that chat. Again, I am a little bitch when it comes to these, so don't like take me super serious. Like if you're good with hot shit, this might be regular as fuck.
Nah.
But it's a bit hot, brother. Not gonna cap. My eye's starting to water a little bit. Not gonna cap. Yo, make sure you hit that like button right there, bro. That's some fucking gifts,
crazy.
bro. I'm just kidding.
Dude, that
Here we
shit
go.
is
Now that we
burning.
did our review, let's go ahead and get into the topics that we were talking about. Thanksgiving, bro. I want to hear everybody's greatest like Thanksgiving memory. When you think Thanksgiving, what do you think of? As a grown adult, now I think about family. I think about spending like the cool
Yeah.
quality time. Kind of like on the last podcast we were talking about, like my mouth is on fire, brother.
Yeah, me too.
My mouth's on fire.
It feels like hot.
Dude,
ones.
I
That's
always
funny.
thought, I always wanted to go on that show Hot Ones, bro. I think this is as close as I'm gonna get to that shit.
This is probably like their level 2 on that show. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I say that they always get to like the bomb.
The
You see that
atomic
shit?
bomb. That's
Dude,
the
and
one that
like,
I'm scared
fucks
of.
everybody
And
up.
it's not even the last one, which is crazy.
I thought about hitting it one time. Like, let's try to like get something like that just for the content. But I feel like we just be straight like dying. Can't even talk or nothing like that. The fact that they can still talk and like do that shit.
It's funny because they're like, give me a second.
I guess because they're on camera. Like if you're on
Yeah.
camera, like right now,
Some of them get up and start pacing back and forth and shit.
right now I'm trying to get straight out. Finna spend a whole paycheck on gift, bro. Shout to you, Lalo. We fucking love you. Eat the blazing ones. Maybe.
Nah, you're wild. It's not the challenge. The blaze, like, you know how they have like
I'm gonna try to
little-
eat all these, real shit.
the habaneros?
Yeah,
Nah, you're crazy.
Like all these, real shit. By the end of the podcast. Okay, Thanksgiving. Here we go. Let's take it from the top. When you were a kid, what was Thanksgiving like? We're Hispanic. Do you even celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we do. It's always at my aunt's house. You know, back when my family was together.
Oh shit! they slowly start like not getting together, right?
Yeah,
That's what happens with most families.
it just
Mine too.
happens. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, it was a really good time. Like,
What kind of food do y'all eat?
yeah, it's not that typical turkey. Well, yeah, they have turkey, but it's more like on the Mexican side. Not even Mexican, actually. Obviously, they have tamales.
Hell yeah, you got to, bro, for the one time.
Mine, where I go, or my aunt, she does like pasta and shit like that. Vegetables, I stay away from those. I don't do all that. I just get the good stuff: chicken, pasta, tamales. That's all I can remember, honestly.
For me, when I was young, we did not celebrate Thanksgiving. We're very, I don't know. We didn't
So-
celebrate most holidays to begin with.
Okay.
So since Thanksgiving is a very American one, like we didn't
Right.
even bother.
It
It
was
was
just
just like
a
a
normal
regular
day.
day. It was a day that you got off school, bro,
Yeah.
and my dad got off work, type shit. But as I got older, I started celebrating it more again because I was like, okay, spend time with the family and shit is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Now with my wife and her family, very white, brother.
Oh yeah.
I have experienced the white. So growing up, like once I started getting older, I started experiencing the Mexican ones and shit. That was cool. You know, eat the tamales and shit. Some pozole maybe might be in there. Fire as fuck. Now the white one is different. Mainly because I'm not used to eating that kind of food. First of all, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. Turkey is terrible. It is one of the worst meats you can eat. Super dry. It's so hard to make, right? So most of the ones that you're gonna eat are pretty fucking dry, bro. For the longest, I tried eating turkey. Terrible. No flavor. As one of the worst flavors. It's not like chicken and shit like that. Until recently, I've started getting some, like start eating some here and there, like, you know what I'm saying, where people invite me or shit like that, or any time that I've gotten the chance to eat some turkey, and it's been pretty okay. So just like, I guess like as I'm maturing more and getting into, you know, better spaces, I'm getting more quality turkey and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I eat ground turkey, you know, for protein or whatever. I don't like the turkey legs, like the big ass turkey legs you get like at the fairs and shit.
Like a fucking Viking.
Yeah, I don't do all that, bro. I just get the slices. You know, if it's sliced, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But as I get older, these last few Thanksgivings have been terrible for me in terms of my, you know, all my cousins. They bring their significant others.
Here we go. Austin, sad love story.
And it's the same question every year, bro. What's going on with your brother?
You were hoping to take a
yes,
woman.
This is actually the closest I've ever been to.
That's tough, bro.
This guy just came off short. That's all right, though.
I always see on like TikTok or some shit like that, where they make that video where it's like, your aunt's like, ¿Y la novia?
Yeah.
And you're just like, bro.
You're just like, where's your baby daddy at, though? What's up,
bro,
man?
I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I'm
yeah,
working on it.
That's tough. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I just like joke around with them. Because, you know, back when I was shy, I would be like, I give the shy answer, oh, I don't have one. They're like, oh. But now I like to be like more outgoing, more fun,
edgy. Now you're like, no,
edgy.
I'm waiting for the right man.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, me gusta no. I was like, me gusta nombres. Sorry, bro.
Bro,
And I just start dying laughing.
I ate the habanero one again. The thing is, bro, from first bite, it doesn't hit. All you taste is the flavor,
It's sweet, yeah, and then sour.
and then it just starts
Sour
fucking
patches.
kicking your ass, bro. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the reason I didn't really like Thanksgiving meals and stuff like that is because I just never grew up eating it. Like mashed potatoes, bro. I never like even bothered eating it because I'm like, bro, this is just potatoes. Like, why would I eat this shit, bro? Veggies, I don't eat. So green beans, like carrots, all that shit out the window. Like I said, turkey's ass. I had never had cornbread, so I recently, literally yesterday, bro, was my first time in my first 25 years of life that I tried
missing out,
cornbread.
brother. That shit's
Cornbread is fire, bro.
That shit good as fuck, boy.
Good review from my end. I love cornbread now. Really, really good.
Now,
it didn't taste how I thought it would.
I know that you don't smoke,
Okay.
but back then you were more.
Oh
you
yes, I
smoked more,
definitely.
right?
Yes, I did.
So, yeah, this one Thanksgiving, it was like the Thanksgiving that brought me and my cousin closer together because we're old enough now, and back then it was like I didn't know that he did it and he didn't know that I did it.
It was
But
one of those
he kind of, and obviously I'm not gonna bring it with me because I'm with my family. Like, you know, that's just gonna stink.
Yeah.
But like since Thanksgiving was you know at his house, he just you know has it in his room or whatever.
You don't want the tías talking about you like, oh, ya viste que Austin hace drogas? And meanwhile, you got a 0.5 in your pocket, bro.
Bruh. But yeah. So you know what we do. While everyone's chatting up, whatever, having a good time.
Did you just say like, hey, do you smoke? Or how did
No.
do you remember how it went?
He did it. My cousin came up to me and he broke the ice just
You want to
head first into the water. He's like, yo, you smoke, bro? And I was like, I didn't want to like, I was like, you know.
Do I self-incriminate right now? Is this a trap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
like
I
a little
figured.
setup or something. I was like,
Yo, shout out Gio in the chat for sending some more lightning bolts, brother.
appreciate
Look at
that,
this.
Gio. Appreciate that
We
one.
got the mukbang going, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yo, hop on rank later.
So you already know, bro. You already know what's going on, bro. The stroll. We go on a little stroll type shit, a little stroller type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You go outside?
Yeah, we go. Dude, that was the crazy part. We did it in the driveway. We just went inside his
Crazy.
car. He had we had his friends over
Inside
too.
the car is
Inside
a
the
risky
car.
move because it encloses everything. Or your whole clothes and everything is gonna smell like weed.
That's what I was saying. I was, you know, I'm very paranoid, like as it is. So we had like the windows cracked a little bit, but even then, like that's not even gonna do anything. But yeah, in his car, in the driveway, right outside, like everyone's inside. Everyone's inside. You know, it's all Catholic family in there. And we come inside, pause. And I could, like, you can just tell, bro. Like, I can just tell, like, they're mad sus. Like, my family, they're just like, they give you like that look, like
Drugs were
going
done
on over
today.
here? But you know, I just avoid eye contact. You know, the typical teenager, just avoiding eye contact. Don't talk to nobody. Keep your head down.
Yep.
Stay on your phone, and just don't even do anything. But I'm not like. That's why I don't like to smoke in public or outside, because I start to tweak. I start paranoid starts to take over. And I just start thinking the worst, and I just start doing stuff, you know, spilling stuff, acting all dumb, clumsy, and shit.
That's how it was when I was young, bro. I would get paranoid. Dude, there was this one time. I never forget. When you're young and you first start doing, like, diving into that kind of stuff, right? You want to come off like you can handle it. You're the big dog. Like, I could take the biggest hit and shit like that, right? So I was always like that, and I never tweaked. I was always good. Like I told you, I started doing this shit at 5th grade, bro. I was influenced by older kids very poorly.
I was making turkeys with my finger painting, bro. In 5th grade, bro.
And so there was this one day where one of my friends, his cousin, came from like another state. He was visiting and shit. And then so I wanted to make a good impression on this guy. Like, so there's some people that you look at and you're like, they're cool. They just got aura times 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That you know that they're cool guys. So I wanted to get the respect of this cool guy, because if a cool guy gives you respect, you're cool yourself. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, he's rolling it up. He sparks it, right? So you obviously do the classic rotation and shit like that. It's my turn. I'm taking the biggest hits, bro, ever. And fully, like, do you don't even, like, you know, because some people just inhale and then just right away. I hit the, like, make sure these motherfuckers, make sure they hear listening. That. I do it in their ear. And then so... Yeah, we get through it, right? I think towards the end, it's coming to the end, right? I'm hitting it, and I start tweaking, bro. You get, I don't know, everybody's been in this situation, right? Where you get so high that you almost get out of your body. You're like on autopilot. You know how when you die on Call of Duty, Geo, if you're still watching, you're watching like a spectator mode? That's where I was at. I was spectating my own body. My body was moving, and I was just like a character inside my brain watching my body move. That's like as close to it as I could describe it. And and this is crazy, bro. And I'm talking about bud, bro. This is crazy. You think that I'm doing some hard shit? Hell no. No. I was like in and out almost. I was like in, and then I was like out. And I was like in, and I was like out. Like I was almost like, it was like a concussion, bro. Anyways, they start to notice. And then the worst part about tweaking around people is when they notice and they call you out for it. Yeah. Dude was like, hey, your man's tweaking right here. So all of a sudden, spotlight, here we go. Spotlight on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Over here with blazing red eyes, bro. Like over here, like sweating bullets.
Puffing and puffing.
Looking like I just ate the habanero wing. And then so my boy, bro. Then they start making fun of me and shit, like, oh, tweaking. Now, bro, when you're in that spot, you got to maneuver your way out of it, bro. You got to either be the biggest bullshitter or you got to fold and be like, yeah, bro, I'm tweaking. In this case, I was tweaking so bad, I had to fold. I had no other option. Mm-hmm. So guess what I did? I started crying, brother. I started crying.
How old were you again?
This must have been like 6th grade.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
This was last week.
I was 24.
You started crying though? But
like, here we go. We got restricted. I knew it.
Oh.
That's all good. It is what it is. Yeah. I started crying. I was like, dang. I was like, dude, this is when you start thinking like, I'm about to call my mom. I got to call my dad. I got to tell them that I did drugs. Like, I don't know what to do. I was like, yeah, guys, I'm going to see y'all later, bro. Like, I don't feel good type shit. It was laced with something. You know where you ever get so fucked up where you got to blame it on what you're doing? It was laced.
Yeah, when I get like too high, it's usually with my heart like
beating.
It's racing.
I hate that. That gives
And
me
I get
so
scared.
much anxiety.
I get
bro.
so scared.
That-
I'm like-
that's what I was feeling like.
Because
Yeah,
it feels like I'm having like a heart attack.
you're like, bro,
I'm
this is. I'm never gonna get out of this. I'm
Yeah.
stuck like this
I gotta
forever,
drink water. I have to move.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to stay still because that's what makes it worse.
bro.
in
So
my
I went
opinion.
home, right? I went home, and of course my parents were home.
Oh no.
So obviously you go in there. I'm like, dude, I'm smelling like it. I'm over here trying to like mask it with like I forgot what, but I was trying to mask it. Oh, that's what I did. I went in the laundry room and I got the like dryer sheets and I just started
Oh.
rubbing it on me, bro.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm over here walking out smelling like Downy, bro. And so, what's it called? I go to my room and I just go to sleep. I remember my dad came in there and I was like, I don't feel good. I'm tired. And then he's like, oh, yeah, me too. I've been feeling under the weather and shit. Like, agreeing with me, but I'm like, nah, little do you know, I'm fucked up, bro. And I ended up getting like
He was
out of
smoking
it.
too.
I ended up getting out of it, bro. Yeah, you just gotta, like, moral of the story, bro, you just go to sleep, bro. If you're tweaking, go to sleep. Don't tell nobody. Put your poker face on. Do not do what I did. Do not just start crying and shit. I've heard of many stories where people start tweaking and just start crying and shit.
No, that's never.
I know you have a couple, brother.
I never started crying.
Right.
I did start
Stop
tweaking,
capping.
though. But it wasn't off weed. It was off of other psychedelics.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Think about the very first Thanksgiving, bro.
Let me lock in.
Lock in right now. Very first Thanksgiving.
It's got to be elementary school.
No, I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about
The
First.
very first. Okay, okay.
1600
1600, yes.
Massachusetts, brother. One of the 13 colonies. You got young Austin over there. All right, you're 25. You got a wife, 2 kids, right? One of them may have autism. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Boy and girl?
Boy and girl. You know, if they choose to. It could be a they,
Right.
them.
No, it's back then, so they don't.
Yeah,
it's
that's
boy and
true,
girl.
that's true. Okay. You're right.
You gotta lock in.
Yeah, lock in, okay? First Thanksgiving.
That's off, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool. What's it looking like in your household, right? First of all, well, you gotta go provide for the family, right?
Okay, so
This was
I'm
before-
a pilgrim.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
pilgrim,
not,
brother.
You're you're the Native American because you're dark.
Why is that, brother? Why am I? Okay, I'm about to go in that bitch and invade your village. Okay, so you're gonna do yours, and I'm gonna do mine across the river. I'm gonna tell you what mine is looking like. All right,
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
brother.
Okay, so I'm 25. Oh shit, that means I'm a man. That means I'm out here providing type shit. I gotta get kill some turkeys or something.
Yep,
If
yep.
how old are my kids? If my kid's gonna come with me. The boy.
They are.
The boy's gonna come with me to hunt type beat.
They are
or catch.
7 and 5.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how old the boy is. He's gotta be. At least 5, 7.
For
He's coming with me.
okay.
He's hunting with me.
You're
The
out in the
women-
cold. It's kind of cold type shit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of snow. You're up in Massachusetts, brother. Around
Oh, yeah.
November, you're pretty much getting snow.
It's getting snowy over there. Yep. Me and my boy.
You got a nice crossbow going because I think they didn't have guns in the 1600s, brother. Or did they? They have the muskets? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I wish we could get a fact check, but I really don't care that much.
I feel like they did have guns, but I may be wrong.
Right? When
Sorry.
they invaded, I
Yeah,
feel like when they
'cause-
invaded, they had guns, right?
Right, because your people, they had.
This is not what the year
They
people
didn't have
were. It's
guns.
crazy.
They didn't have guns for sure. I know that for sure. They didn't have guns. They had the bow and arrow,
They had bow and arrows, and they had fucking
the spears,
They had spears,
probably
brother.
swords, ass
And
crack
voodoo,
hanging
brother.
out. Yeah, we're out here. We dripped out. You know what I'm saying? Looking
Pull up
clean.
with chlamydia and diseases and shit, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck my people up.
Yeah, my wife at home, making sure shit's clean, type beat.
Oh, yeah.
The cooking, cleaning. That's just how it is.
Bro. So listen, bro. You bring home a fucking nice chunky deer, you're gonna get the best dome of your life type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, regardless, I'm gonna get it because back
She
then,
had no option.
Yeah.
Yo, chill, bro. Stop. We're just kidding, bro.
I'm just saying that's how it was back then.
no,
bro.
bro, no.
That's just how it was. That's not me. I'm progressive, okay? Call me Flo because I'm progressive.
Bro.
But yes,
So you're taking your son out. Y'all going hunting. Y'all killing some deer, bro. Y'all bring back the deer. Your
getting
son's pretending
turkey,
like he's helping you when in reality he's not.
I gotta
Carry
show
that
him.
deer back.
We get him some wood, some lumber. You know, same. Gotta teach him how to chop some wood. You know, back
Right,
then I
right.
would know how. I don't
Now,
know how.
would you be like are you like a neighbor kind of guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're
like,
inviting
hi,
the
a neighbor like that?
Like you're inviting the neighbors over for Thanksgiving type
Oh,
shit. Like,
yeah.
yo, I just killed this fat ass deer, bro. Pull up.
Yeah. I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
Everybody knows I'm a nice guy. Come on,
Okay,
stop
okay.
playing. You know, same.
Now that guy pulls up to your house, right? And he has a pretty smoking hot wife, hotter than your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then she catches you outside. You know, you're skinning the deer, and she's like, hey, you know, do you want to come over for to stuff a turkey at my house?
Are they allowed to speak to us? Is that how that goes?
That is, brother.
Okay.
Yes, they were allowed to speak.
Okay. Without like permission or whatever. Okay.
Bro. She said, would you like to come over and stuff a turkey at my house after this?
Be like, I actually already have one at home, but run along.
Run along
I'm
there.
a loyal guy. Back up.
Okay. Now, are you telling her husband, like, hey,
My husband?
oh, did I say your husband?
Yeah.
Oh, her husband.
Oh, okay.
It might be your husband too. And then, okay, so then 20 minutes later, the husband pulls you aside, and he's like, yo, you want to come stuff a turkey at my house?
I'm fucking down, brother. Let's go. I'd rather do
Bruh.
that.
Yo, shout out to Lo sending the gifts in the chat, bro. I really appreciate that shit. Sent a finger, heart, and a rose. 7 roses to be exact. I really appreciate y'all guys. Make sure y'all spam that like button right there.
All right, now you.
Here we go.
You got feathers on your head.
I got, yep,
You're probably tied up too, by the way.
tied up. Got the OG face tats. I did face tats before face tats were a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm
Ass
across the
cheeks
river.
out.
Yes, sir. I'm only covered by a small feather on my wood. You know what I'm saying?
And you probably, since you're Native American, I don't know how they did it. I'm pretty sure they had like 10 kids each or something.
For
like that.
For sure. All brown people, all people of color. It's very known since the start of times. 10 kids, bro. Here we go. 10 kids. None of them with any kind of mental illness, so that's cool. Just before that was a thing.
Oh yeah, we had whips too.
Oh my God.
We had I meant transportation.
This was before that time,
I
brother.
meant
all right?
transportation, brother.
This was before that time, okay? We're not there yet, brother. We can do that next.
I mean,
we can do that in February.
February is crazy. But we had carriages, you know, we had horses type shit. I think you guys had horses too. I'm sure.
Right.
But you guys had teepees. You had the
So obviously, you know, me being the alpha, I'm the leader of the tribe.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Captain Big Dick, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I got the nicest wife as well, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to, you know what I'm saying?
You probably have wives.
Oh,
Probably.
shit, son.
I don't know.
Well, shout out Jackie. I'm gonna imagine that my wife is Jackie, you know, back then.
Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, so I'm gathering around all the elders, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yo, how do we plan to attack and kill these snow
Me?
motherfuckers
No.
across the fucking lake? Listen, be like, yo, we're gonna do that shit next week. This week we're on some chill shit. Let's try to go over there, play it cool. This is one of their holidays right now. This is where we infiltrate. They're at their weakest right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go over there, offer them some carrots. You know what I'm saying? Something they like. That's their native food type shit. That's what makes their skin glow, right? So I gather my little basket, right? I get a couple of the homies. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the sons. Make myself look, you know, friendly.
Friendly. Yeah.
Pull up to you. You answer the door. I'm like, hello. We offer a gift. You're welcome. And then do you take it, brother?
I'm shooting you on the spot, bro.
Holy shit, brother.
No.
You're not taking my gift, brother? That's fucked up, bro.
I'll take it because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
And then I'll try to find something in my house to give you back.
Okay.
Maybe
So
I got
now-
some.
Okay. Are you welcoming me inside your crib or not?
Who's with you? Who is with
Me,
you?
Raekwon over here to my
Bruh.
side, and then I got my boy Tutu over there. Got one eye. We coming inside, or is it one eye throwing you off?
One eye
Scaring
is
the
crazy.
kids.
Yeah,
Is he
one
scaring
eye.
the kids?
He's scaring.
Gotta
the
leave him
kids.
outside. Gotta park him outside.
You're wilding right now. I will feel intimidated just because there's multiple men
Oh,
and I'm alone. I would need some
Your
reinforcements.
wife is in there, brother. And you got
Alright,
the
come on.
neighbor. You got your old Bill over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I need some reinforcements. I'll get him. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you in.
Oh,
but
you got to gather your whites up.
yes.
Typical. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Call in reinforcements and be like, hey, party at my house, but bring the gun.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
All right.
So I'll invite you over, but I'll be sus. I'll be watching your every move type shit.
Right.
Make sure you're not getting nowhere near my wife,
Okay.
my kids.
Right. So this is
And first of all, your feet better be clean, bro, before you enter my
that's the
crib.
thing, brother. That's the
You better
thing.
go to the nearest.
We raw dog.
No, you better go to the nearest creek.
Calluses on my feet,
Get
on your
rid of that, bro.
on your rug, brother.
No.
And the thing is,
Bring it
it's kind of inappropriate to ask me to clean my feet, brother. Like
You're in my
that's part
crib.
of my tradition. You know
You're
what
in
I'm
my
saying?
crib, bro.
All right.
You're in my space.
So now when you present that kind of thing to me, that's when I start getting upset, brother. And I signal my homie like, yo, it's time for a revolution. Yo, shout out Millie in the chat. What's up with
Millie?
you, bro? I signal my homies on the side. I'm like, it's time for a revolution, guys. So boom, I hop over. Take your fucking kid hostage, brother. I got your kid on one hand. I got the fucking knife out of the turkey's ass in my other hand, brother. Let's go. What you doing?
I already have my weapon drawn. I have it drawn, but I can't shoot you because you have my son.
Right.
So I don't want to do anything. So at that point, it's just you, right? Or it's just you and your friend or whatever?
Yeah, my homies are just there. They got no guns.
I would have to surrender, bro.
Oh, okay.
That is my offspring. What are you doing?
Okay. So then you surrender. But I still take your son either way. I take him.
What the fuck?
I kidnap him.
What is your
take
problem?
him across the river. Here we go. This is what's called leverage, brother. You fucked it.
Okay.
You fucked it. You completely fucked it for your whole thing. Now you have no leverage, bro. I got your heir to your throne in my village, bro. We're about to sacrifice this dude.
Oh,
Do you
hell no.
understand that, bro?
Now it's war.
Okay.
Now it's Pilgrims versus Native Americans.
And this is
the Indians.
exactly how it happened, bro. This is how I got fucked up back in the 1600s. And then we go from there, bro. Shout out Millie for the gift, bro. I appreciate you for sending a rose. Yeah.
Did they actually fight though? I'm like, I don't know if they fought. Or did they just
During Thanksgiving.
like before? Because it was
So-
us. We entered your land.
Here we go. Let me
You know,
take y'all
as the
down.
whites, as the whites do.
Let me take y'all down memory lane here, right? 6th grade history class is where we learned this. All right. The indigenous people had technology. Now, technology, when you think of technology, right? You think of this. You think of your phone, this, anything that has electricity in it. That's not true. That's not correct. Technology is an advancement that helps you make life easier, correct? You know what I'm saying? Rather than using your hands for everything, you get something. So, like a plow, the stick and plow, you know what I'm saying? Levers, spears, shovels, all that is technology, right? Now, we had shit that y'all didn't know, such as like how to grow agriculture efficiently.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So like they did like certain growing methods to where like the water would flow in a certain way and it would produce more of a yield. You know what I'm saying? So I say we. Okay, well, I guess we'll go like that then. Fuck it. We taught the pilgrims how to properly farm, right? And grow agriculture and shit like that. And in return, they brought like horses. Like the natives had never seen horses. They brought like that kind of animal to show. So at first, shit was nice and sweet. You know what I'm saying? But then, the pilgrims brought over the disease, brother. Smallpox, chickenpox, the plague, brother. Killed off 90% of the fucking indigenous population, bro. Gone, bro.
Whoopsies.
Just by some fucking chickenpox. Fucked up, bro.
And we blame it on you.
Exactly. So now, indigenous people kind of fucking upset. They're like, bro, what are y'all doing? Y'all did
That's what's
not
up.
warn us or nothing, bro. And so tensions start to rise. And I don't really know where it goes from there. I think they fought over land, actually. White people got greedy. They wanted a land, so they started slowly kicking them off over the years. Like, oh, y'all get this land. Okay, now y'all got to go here because we're moving here. You know what I'm saying? They ended up sending them west, the Trail of Tears, brother. You remember that?
I remember that name. Yes.
Trail of Tears. Sent them out west to
Get your shit and get out of here.
yeah, to
This is
go live over
America.
there. And I guess that's where like nowadays till now, like that's where they have their like lands and shit. They have like reserves, like the Native American reserves and shit. Like like in Cherokee. So now I don't know if you guys know this. The only people that are allowed to like build in certain areas, like casinos and shit, the only people that are allowed to own casinos are Native Americans.
I didn't know that.
So in Vegas and all that shit, they're all owned by tribes. All the casinos and shit, they're owned by Native
so they're
tribes.
getting-
They're bank, bro.
They're getting paid.
Dude, you know how awesome it is to like be like married or born into that shit?
They're just wearing suits with their feathers on their heads.
Yeah. So I think like every
It's ripped out
son,
now.
every son gets a share and a profit like monthly of like the profits of like the casinos and shit. And they make money, bro. They make millions. And just because you're born into that family, you get a piece of the pie. But only the men,
Bro.
not the women, brother. They are not progressive.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I guess if you get married off, you join another family. So I guess that's like the thought behind that. They're not gonna
Right. Yeah.
bring anybody in. But I knew the story of this lady. She told me she was like, she lived in California, and in California they have a bunch of casinos and shit. They're owned by tribes and shit. She used to be a bartender at one of them, and then so there was this like regular that would come to her and shit, always gamble, boom, boom, and then like stop and rizz her, you know what I'm saying? Stop by, rizz her up and shit. So then like later, I think he asked her out on a date, right? And she went on a couple dates and boom, boom, boom. And she said that it was cool, it was great, like he was handsome, he was cool and all that, but like she didn't like the fact that he was always at a casino. So then she eventually cut him off and shit like that. Well, then later on, she was, I think, talking to like one of the higher ups and shit. And it turned out that was his son. One of the higher ups. It was his son, a native son. So she would have been born into that life.
Fumbled the bag.
She fumbled the bag and a fucking half, bro. That's quite unfortunate, bro. Would you listen? I know money talks, bro. Money runs the world. If you were offered a spot in a very wealthy family like that, like one of those Saudis and shit, I guess like
Okay.
it doesn't really work because like they only do it for their sons. But let's say in this instance, they did it for a daughter, right? You marry one of their daughters. However, this daughter is just a 2 out of 10, brother.
Ooh,
She big, a solid 190, 5'4",
that's crazy.
but she breaded the fuck
just
up, son.
described
For
Johnny right now.
generations, bro. I'm dead as shit, bro.
I was just kidding.
For generations, brother, you will be set. Your kids will be set, but you have to have kids with her as well. You know what I'm
Yeah. Damn, boy.
saying? You got to have an heir to your fortune. Are you taking that, brother? Now, Saudi Bank is Saudi Bank, though. They make bank. They don't make like a couple mil, bro. They got bills.
Oof.
What is
I'd
it
have
looking
to
like,
be
bro?
absolutely desperate, bro. I have to be like, damn, I'm gonna end up alone, nobody. So if I'm gonna end up alone, I might as well be rich. You know
You
what I'm saying?
think so?
I mean,
It
I'm
would
gonna
be
have
that
somebody-
much of a last resort
I
for bills,
do-
bro?
I would do it. You know how much? That's a lot of money, dude. That's a
money,
lot
bro.
of money.
You never have to work a day in your life, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but you also have to rail this woman that you might not be attracted to. You might have to have blue chews on
I
standby,
have to live
brother.
with her, right? Saudi.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Saudi.
And that might
Okay.
suck as well. I don't know how good it is out there. I don't know. I've never
Damn.
been.
But I can't be gay over there.
Bruh. Yep. No more gay jokes. That's out the window. Yeah. No more moondogs because she doesn't like that.
She doesn't have any. I was about to say, I don't think she has any rights over there either.
Bruh, I'm dead. You and those rights. You folding?
I'm playing the yeah.
I think most people would fold, brother.
Dude, that's a lot of money. And either way, you know, what do you call it? In the end, in public, they're all covered up. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not true, bro. That's not true.
That's not.
That's
I
not
swear,
true.
bro. Like you
That's
just see
Afghan women.
You just see. All right, so I'm just a racist.
Yeah, you're just a fucking racist, brother. It's all good. It's okay. You didn't know.
I'm a stereotypical.
All right, let's switch it up into something. You said that last week you had some questions for me, brother, and you didn't get to them. Fuck it, let's
I
bring
have
them out,
a
man.
question for you.
Go ahead, brother. Let it fly.
It was a bit of a deep question.
Okay, let's get deep, man. No better place to get deep than a fucking mukbang, bro.
Yes, sir. So this question: when did you realize that you're not immortal? That you're gonna die, basically, one day?
Well, first of all, let's start off with this. I think I've said this on the podcast before. I used to think,
Like, how old were you, and stuff like that?
yeah.
How young were you?
Well,
when
I
you
always
found
knew. I knew when I was young. I always knew that we would die eventually.
But like, I'm asking.
However,
the very first time you knew. The very first time.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm telling you because I know.
Okay,
I know.
hold up. But let me go into this real quick.
Okay.
When I was young, bro, I used to think that at 100 years old you die.
Just
Like we had
automatic, boom.
we had like okay, this is my lifespan, 100 years, and then I think my like kind of that was my immortality, just because I knew like 100 was the number, and then I was told like no, the average fucking lifespan for an American is like 71, bro, 75. We're 25. Well, I'm 25, bro. I'm 1/3 through my life. That's kind of insane. So when I knew it was like around 71, but you could die before or you could die after. That's kind of where that immortality of like, oh, I'm going to live to 100 no matter what. That's kind of where it died. And I was like, holy shit, okay. Like, it kind of felt surreal because I was like, shit. I don't want to be one of those few where like, because obviously they take the average, right? The average is 71. Now it might be like 75, 76, but it's an average. So meaning that some people die earlier. I was like, fuck, I don't want to be amongst those that die earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because then like I started thinking, that's when everything set in. That's when like diseases or like, you know, accidents. That's when I started thinking about stuff like that and be like, damn, all those things are like a luck of the draw. Like you don't know which like disease is gonna hit. You don't know when like what kind of things you're born with, right? What things you inherited from like your genetics. You don't know that. It just kind of shows one day and you're just like, oh fuck, I happen to have this. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to my wife about that like not too long ago. I was like, bro, that would be the saddest way to go. Like going from a disease. I could not think of a worse way to go, bro. I told her I was like, oh, I'm gonna get into this story later. But I was told her, I was like, dude, if I'm ever suffering and shit like that, bro.
Pull the plug.
Somebody pull that fucking plug,
Pull
bro.
the plug and charge your phone, bro.
Dude, dude, if
Go ahead.
anybody's out there letting me suffer, bro, I'm gonna come back and haunt you, bro. I'm gonna like, dude, that
Right.
shit is
If
so
it's like not
fucked.
coming back, then yeah. If I feel like I can, like you're fighting, I feel like I can come back.
Right,
Leave
right.
it.
Like, here we go on the pod. Y'all have every consent.
Damn.
Pull that fucking plug, bro. Do not let me suffer. So, but yeah, when I was young, I think what really hit me was my parents. When I knew that they weren't gonna live forever and they were gonna die first.
Right. That's like
It's worse. If you die first and you don't see your parents die, then you never know. But
Right.
I knew that I would have to see one day that my parents would not be here anymore. That's when it hit. That's when I was like, fuck. Like, I remember I started crying when I was young. I was like, I don't want you guys to die.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, bro, it's a long time around. Like, you're fucking wild and shit like that. But you know, like, when a kid, like, even Aiden, sometimes he tells us, he's like, I don't want you guys to pass away. I want to live with you guys forever. And he's like, when I'm older, like, we're going to buy a house and we're all going to live together, like, forever and
Oh,
shit.
that's cute.
Like, as a kid, you're just so, you're so innocent. You want your parents' love. You want their, like, you know, affection, their warmth, like the safety that they provide for you. Like, you just want that. So, like, to know that one day is going to pass, you're like, fuck. And it hits even more as an adult, too.
Right.
Because you know the real reality. You're like, fuck.
I'm not ready for that, bro.
How do you think you're going to handle that? Your parents dying,
I'm
bro.
gonna ball out crying, dude. I'm gonna miss work for a little bit for sure.
Yeah. Well, our
My
company,
dad, dude, his mom died like it's been like a couple of years now, and I mean I don't know if he like was balling out too, like crying, not playing basketball or anything, but
Bruh. He had
but
some
when he
threes.
told me, because he broke the news to me, and he told me, he like, yeah, your grandma passed away, and like when he told me, he like, I just saw like a tear just like shed, and that's all I saw, and I was like, I just felt bad. I felt bad because I didn't cry, because I didn't get to know my grandma like that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't get to know her. It was back when I was like really young. I saw her more and more, but like as I grew older, I just didn't. I never went to Mexico. I didn't visit, and they would always tell me like, "Yo, come visit." I would text my grandma when she was alive on Facebook. She'd really be like, "Yo, when are you gonna come visit me?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, next year or this year."
Right? 'Cause you're like,
And
like,
I never do it. I never did.
unfortunately, the real reality behind that is like, I don't know you enough to like make me want to go over there and make that effort.
It would be like just me, like by my, or I could probably could have gone with my cousins too, but like I would have to go like alone type beat. Now, if I would have gone. It would have been more likely for me to go if my parents came with me type
Yeah.
beat. But
And it sounds fucked up, right? Like what I said, but it's
Yeah.
like the reality. It's like, you know, because we also have lives. We also like, you'd have to take off work and shit like that. I ate a habanero one, brother. I'm dying.
yeah, that's,
What about you? When you were younger,
I must have been when I first realized that I wasn't gonna be here forever. I must have been like 6, 7 ish. It was funny because it was like in the most saddest way that I found out, just because it was in the bathtub. I was taking a
ain't
bath.
no way, son.
So, like-
Wiener out and everything.
Wiener out and everything, bro. Little, the wiener's probably still the same
Still
size.
little,
it
brother.
is. Yeah. But it's funny because obviously I'm younger, right, and I'm smaller.
Yeah.
I can fit in the bathtub like my full body, so I was like floating. I was just like, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna fucking die one day.
But you came to that conclusion yourself?
yeah,
Or
like-
somebody told you?
No.
I thought somebody just broke it to you.
No, it just popped into my head like, yo, like I guess I saw people die before, but I was like, that's never gonna happen to me. Like I'm always gonna be
main character.
I'm always gonna be like I'm not gonna die. Like I'm the main character. Like how am I gonna die?
Mm-hmm.
But then like I guess like that's probably what it's like. I just became even more conscious, and I was like, nah, dude, you're not gonna be here forever. And that shit fucked me up for like a week or 2 weeks, and I was just like, I'll be playing, having a good time, and then that thought come back.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, dude.
You're gonna
I'm
die
like,
one day.
bro, like it just fucks me up even more. Like, the shit went out.
Oh shit! I know some people have like raging anxiety from knowing that like death is imminent. Like I used to know this person that she would get in the shower and like she'd be like, yo, like I'd be just showering and one day I'd be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die, and just start like freaking the fuck out, bro, mid shower and shit like that. Yeah. I guess like as a grown adult, I guess that motivates me now to like live life, like a great life, like take it
Right.
serious. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're younger, maybe you don't think about what that actually means. Like, hey, this is a book, and you're gonna die one day, and every single day that you're living, you're writing a page in that book, and it's gone, it's flipped. Like you cannot unflip that and rewrite it again. That's kind of crazy. It's so fucking deep if you actually think about it. And so I feel like since some people, the fact that some people don't know that concept is the reason why some people just live like day to day, why some people don't have goals, why some people just kind of like are just there, kind of NPC vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's because they don't know that concept of death, and they don't know maybe like the seriousness behind it of what it actually means. Because if you actually know what it means, well then you're gonna want to do like the right things. You're gonna want to set yourself up. You're gonna want to make good money. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because money doesn't. Again, if you like listen to rich people and shit like that, they'll tell you this. They'll tell you that like money doesn't solve your problems, but money will buy you good experiences. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be rich and stressed than poor and stressed, bro.
Right. Rather be crying in a Rolls Royce than,
Yeah.
than a Corolla.
I remember. I'll never forget this, bro. My coach said one of the most, I guess, inspirational. He said one of the most inspirational things that I think I've ever heard. It has always stuck with me. I think about this in one of the most troubling times, like any troubled time that I had. I think about this. It was right before the game of like we were playing soccer, varsity, right?
Mm-hmm.
We huddled up and shit like that. It was before an important game. I think it was our last game of the season. And he was like, we had a full crowd, all our friends, families, all the like,
I was probably there, yeah.
Yep.
Supporting.
all the supporters, right? He's like, look out into the crowd. He's like, you see all these people, they all came here for you, to watch you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but don't let that pressure you. This is not pressure. This is a privilege. He's like, pressure is having to come up with this month's bills and not having any money. Pressure is your child being hungry and you not having any food in the fridge to feed them. He's like, that's real pressure. He's like, some of your parents might have gone through that and you might have seen it. He's like, you guys are out here, you guys are playing a game, you guys are playing a sport, you guys are trying to become great. Like, that is not pressure. That is a privilege. And that shit always stuck with me. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, we take that shit for granted. We get all nervous and shit going into some soccer games and shit. We get nervous going into this podcast even maybe. But then I like, that's one thing that kind of calms me. I'm like, bro, this ain't pressure. This is fun. We're having fun. Like, we have no pressure. If nobody's fucking watching us, if nobody fucks with it, everybody talks shit, that's not pressure, bro. We're still having fun at the end of the day. I'm not struggling, bro. Like, I'm not like, you know, like that's one of the best things of like becoming an adult and working hard is relieving that stress of like pressure. I've been there, bro. I think a lot of people have been there where you're like, fuck, I'm so down bad, bro. Everybody's like, even if the people, bro, as an adult now, you can tell, you can pick out like the frauds from the real. Sometimes I see people like, and I've weeded out most of these people from my fucking like social media and shit, but I used to like have motherfuckers on social media that I see them flex some shit. I see them do the money spread on their fucking like forearm and shit. And then as a grown adult, like, they don't got it like that. They flex that because they don't really have it, and they want other people to like think that they have it. So like in some like false reality, they have it. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing with people that buy like the newest cars and shit. Every time somebody posts some shit like that, I'm like, you poor bastard. You know what I'm saying? Like you just locked yourself into a 5-year fucking poverty contract, brother. I didn't know that as a youngin'. Like when I was 19, I bought my dream car. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has like a realistic dream car. Like my car now that I have, that was my dream car as a youngin'. And it was a terrible financial decision, bro. I said it. I think I've said it before on the podcast before, but it was a terrible fucking decision. And people still make like those kinds of decisions. And I encourage everybody to like think more clear about like, you know, the decisions you're gonna make. Cause back to what we were saying, the book. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a book. Write some good stories on every single page of that book. You know what I'm saying? Make it count. Go on every kind of experience that you can, you know? I remember when it was like, I think it was exactly 1 year ago. Yeah, exactly 1 year ago. No, it wasn't. It was 2 years ago. I was sitting on the dining room table with Des, and we were just talking, like just chopping it up. I miss when we used to talk. We don't talk anymore, which kind of sucks. But like, there was a point in time where, you know, she was like a sister to me. You know, she was someone that I would go to talk. So we'd have like kind of deep talk sometimes, and I would tell her like, "Yo, like, I love living my life in a way where anything that I say I'm gonna do, I'll do it, and I pride myself in that because a lot of people don't really do that. A lot of people will say they're gonna do a bunch of shit and they don't end up doing it at all." Which kind of sucks. I wish more people would actually dive into the shit that they're gonna say. That they say they're gonna do. One of the things was, before that Des thing was actually the podcast.
The podcast, right? Yeah,
dude. This is like single-handedly the coolest like execution that I've ever done. Like I said one day that I would do it, and I actually fucking did it. And there were so many reasons for me, like not reasons. There were so many obstacles that almost kept me from not doing it, even to this day. You know, with like time management and everything like that, it's super hard to get this shit going, you know, but we're still here. We're still trying our best. But with that conversation with Des, I was like, oh, like, dude, I'm going to start cutting hair, start doing barbering. I was like, I eventually want to like, you know, open up my own shop. I want to do this, you know, and I told her a bunch of other stuff that I wanted to do. And one of the cool things that she told me kind of when we first met that always stuck with me, she was like, dude, I like, she's like, one thing about you is that you actually get shit done. You know what I'm saying? That always stuck with me. I'm like, damn, that was so real of you to say. So like with that, like I learned how to cut hair. It was tough. It was such a tough, I think a lot of people get discouraged at the very first thing, first product, I guess, that they put out. You know, like it doesn't come out exactly how you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think everybody has this fake delusion in their head of like, I'm gonna be so good at whatever I'm about to do, like right away.
First try, yeah.
First try, you know what I'm saying? And when it's not, and maybe when it's not the second, third, and fourth try, you're kind of like, okay, like this maybe wasn't meant to be. This wasn't like, but I think I might not have that, brother. I have like, I'm like, no, it might be like a competitive factor. I've always been very competitive in my life. I kind of compete against myself. Almost like calling yourself a bitch. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna stop here. I'm gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do that too. I talk to myself. I'm like, stop being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always that little voice that's trying to steer you away from your goals or whatever, and you just gotta tell them to shut the fuck up. You know?
Yeah, it's like the long game with like shit like that. So like now, like, you know, I've gotten way better with like cutting hair. It's gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm confident.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be. You want to be at a point where you're confident, like, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me so like proud of myself. Like we were talking about the other podcast, bro, like give yourself some flowers, you know, like be proud of yourself. Tell yourself that you're doing good shit, you know? So I always think back on that day, like 2 years ago, I was like, bro, like that's, I'm gonna do this. And she was like, yeah, that's cool. That's what's up, bro. You should do it. And I actually followed through and I actually did that shit. Same thing with this pod. I'm like, bro, we're gonna get this shit. Oh yeah, I forgot that we got that.
Yeah. Nice.
Same thing with this pod. I have big goals for this pod. Now, whenever like obstacles come, hardships come, I know everybody says like don't let those like, you know, deter you and shit like that. But I guess I'll tell you the reality of it. The reality of it is that it's not as easy as that seems. Like there will be a lot of things that will kind of try to convince you that you can't do a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to put in work. You actually have to put in work. It just doesn't come magically. Like, you know, the end result, like a good result, you know, getting to where you want to get to. It does take work. I think a lot of people aren't willing to do that, you know, for whatever reason and shit. One of the main struggles that I've had recently is like getting comfortable. My comfortability has risen up tremendously. Like I used to, well, part of it is with my anxiety. My anxiety has been through the roof, brother. You have no idea, bro. Through the roof. I feel better. Like I'm happy, but that anxiety's still there. So I'm kind of trying to navigate it. What was I gonna say? Obstacles. I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, comfortability. I used to love being like on go, like go, doing this, doing that. Like that was my happy spot. If I wasn't doing that, I felt lazy. But now it's kind of like the opposite. Now I like being more chill. I like almost like kind of shutting down. And when I'm on go, I feel fucking like overwhelmed. I feel like this. So then I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I can't do that. Like I gotta pick. I gotta choose. But I'm trying to like maneuver myself, like find a healthy balance. Because I think what I was doing back then also might have not been too healthy. Because I was, like I said, on go.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah. And then like where I've been at recently hasn't been too healthy either. I want to find like a nice balance to where I could get everything done. I think part of it is also like, I guess, having to evaluate myself and kind of work with myself. So like one of the evaluations that I did of myself was that like, I'm not so good with time management anymore like I used to be. So I find myself having to write things down now. I kind of have to really schedule like my days. Like, okay, like today, I can't show you my fucking, my thing, but I had a list. I had a list of things to do today. And I put them there. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. Because like the thing is for me is when I'm in it and I'm doing certain shit, I don't remember that I have 3 other things to do. I just kind of do it.
You're locked in.
I'm locked in, yeah. And then I look at the time, I'm like, oh, fuck, I had to do this. I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, work on evaluating yourself. Like, that's been a very big gift for me type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or do you ever feel like, or did you ever have a, what do you call it? A quarter life crisis?
Quarter life?
Quarter, because you know there's like middle.
Yeah.
Quarter life.
Quarter life. That's
I
where I'm
call
at,
it-
25.
I call it quarter, like younger, like 20, 19, where
Okay.
you feel like you're gonna die, like young.
Oh, shit, son.
I've had that, like when I was just, like younger, like 19, 18. I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm not gonna make it.
Why?
I don't know why. I was just
It was just
it
a
was crazy.
feeling.
It
There
was
was no
just-
like
Yeah, it was
external factors that were driving that.
no. It was just like, and it was mostly like the most probable thing that made like most realistic type beat is like a car accident.
Car crash. A lot of people say that.
That's I
They
feel
think
like
they're gonna die from a car crash.
And I was just like, I've always, that's kind of like, I be getting hella anxious and shit about it. I really thought like I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, cause you know, most back then, a lot of people didn't make it to 21. And by that I mean it's like rappers and shit like that. So when you're
Right,
younger,
yeah.
a lot of rappers dying. And I saw that, I'm like, oh shit. Like,
I'm a rapper and I'm gonna die.
and I'm gonna die right now. But like, yeah, I just felt like I wasn't gonna make it. And so I really just try to live my life like the best. And I'm saying this now because I know I'm not the only one. Now I feel better. Now I feel like, you know,
I'm gonna make it.
I passed that phase, I guess.
Right,
But now
I
my
heard
brother's 17, and he's also going through that. My mom told me. Shout out to you, Diego. But yeah, I guess he feels like the same way, like he's not gonna make it. And let me tell you this, Diego, you are gonna make it. I
For
know
real?
you feel like life is like too much right now. You probably feel like you don't have things figured out right now.
Yeah, bro. That's
Right?
one of the biggest things is like the
You're
feeling of
young.
not getting shit figured out.
Yeah, it's like one of the when you first get put into the real world, right? And you don't have shit figured out. It feels really scary.
Yeah.
It feels really scary. And this happened to me. I felt that because my dream, right, when I was a kid was soccer player. And when I
Right.
found out that I wasn't gonna be one, I was like, oh shit. Like that was my plan. Like I was like, I'm gonna be a soccer player.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
rich. Boom. I didn't have a plan B because I thought I was gonna make it, right? And then dude, I was crying. It was because that was my very first feeling of like the quote unquote real world. And yeah, like even now, Diego, you don't have shit figured out, right? I'm telling you right now, 24, you still don't. You still
Right.
don't. You still don't got
Yeah.
it, and it's okay. That's how it goes. You know, even 30-year-olds, even you know,
Dude, even motherfuckers with whole families.
yeah, you know,
Sometimes you have a whole family. Sometimes you have like a whole like. You couldn't even have like a career and still not have shit figured out because you always
Yeah.
have like more goals or plans or shit that you want to do. You just don't know how to get there really.
Mhm.
So that's kind of where your anxiety might kick in and be like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do.
right? And then
I think take it step by step, bro. Because if you really look back, it's kind of like what we were saying with the like you don't give yourself enough credit. If you sit here, right, in the grand scheme of things, you might think like, fuck, I'm still in the same spot that I was when I was 21. But then
Yeah.
actually kind of like chill, pause, look back at all the shit that you've done to get to this point. You're like, oh fuck, I've actually done a lot of good moves, bro.
Right.
I've had a lot of good consistent shit. And then that's when you start to realize, okay, I am
Right.
getting somewhere. It's little
And
by
this-
little, so it doesn't feel like a giant
And
fucking
this kind
step.
of goes back to like the last podcast where we talked about how we didn't graduate from college. Everybody else did. And that's one of the biggest things that you're probably going through right now, Diego, is you compare yourself to others. When
Right.
you think people are going, you know, they're passing you or whatever, and you're just kind of stuck. It's not a race. This is your life. This is your journey. So you know what you want, and eventually you're gonna like start kind of having momentum and things like that. And I'm very proud where I am today because this is my first year. It hasn't even been a year yet, but I moved out. Like I live on my
Alone,
own
bro.
now.
Yeah,
type
it's a
B.
huge step, bro.
It's a huge step, and I'm very proud. You know, it hasn't been easy, you know, but it's okay. I still have help from my parents. Thank God, I
Yeah.
love them. But you're gonna be fine. It's okay. Just gotta keep going. Don't stop. Don't listen to those thoughts. Those thoughts aren't yours.
With every step, like you start learning more shit, and you like keep it in the arsenal and the fucking SD and the memory card in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like for now, like now you've probably learned to manage your money better. Make better decisions. Like think in the future wise, because like when you're living day by day and shit like that, when you're younger, you don't think about stuff like that. Like right, if you run out of money, well, mom's gonna give you more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you have no consequence really. I had this conversation with my dad the other day about my brothers. Cause I was telling him, I was like, bro, one of the biggest. Oh, what's up, Chop? Oh, listen, dude, I'm talking about my brothers. This man's in this bitch right now.
I need to cut Chop Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I'm gonna set it up.
I was telling him, I was like, bro, we were talking about the it factor. We were talking about like some kids just got it, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think you might be doing a disservice to like, you know, my brothers by like giving them everything.
Mm-hmm.
They don't learn to go out.
Right.
And I think this applies to any like kids and shit like that. If you give your kids everything, they don't learn to go out and figure it out. That's how you figure out if you have the it. If your kid has the it, is if they go out and figure out. Is the purest form of natural selection. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like since we're talking about back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, that's how people would procreate. That's how you would like, you know, make kids. That's how you would mate. Is if you had it. Either you had like the brains or you had the body. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cisco, in the fucking chat? It's not showing me anybody anymore, but I see them down there. You had the brains or the body, you know what I'm saying, to survive, you know, bring food, bring all this, right? So I was like, fast forward to now, right? They don't have to go out and hunt and shit like that, but they have to go out and start hustling, start making moves, start figuring out what they're going to do with their life and shit like that, right? I was like, but if you grant them everything, well, then there's no necessity. There's no need. There's no urgency. Mm-hmm. Realistically, they could be there forever. They could be under your. I told them, I was like, they could be under your roof forever. They're never gonna get out of there. Why? It's comfortable. I was like, shit. If you offered anybody that, like, to be
right.
in the crib for free, why would you leave? Why would you get a job? Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Because, dude, what? Like going from paying no rent to paying like what, $500, $600 like a month? Fuck no, right? So I was like, bro, it might be tough, it might be hard. I was like, but sometimes you just gotta push your kids and be like, yo. I was like, bro. So I used to be against the fact of like, you know, how some parents are like, yo, at 18 years old, you're out, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Like parents do that shit before? I used to be heavily against that. I used to be like, that's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm kind of like shifting more towards the middle. I'm not completely on the other side. Like, yeah, I agree with that. But I'm kind of leaning more towards the middle in that, like, yo, you start putting a little bit of pressure on them, but like a good pressure and in a nice and healthy way. Everything is good if you're doing it in a healthy way. So if you look your kids in the mirror and not in the mirror, you look your kids in the face and be like, yo, you don't have to leave, but start paying rent, right? That's a small step. You might not need it.
Right. But
You might be wealthy. You might be well off. But it's the principle of them having to figure out how they're gonna manage their money, even if they make a little bit of money. And I've seen this argument before where people are like, "Bro, like these kids barely make money, and their parents that are rich are still charging them rent."
Right.
It's not about the money, right? Because this world out here doesn't care if you're rich or not, right? This world out here doesn't care that you're making $15 an hour. It's still gonna charge you rent. Same thing with your parents. Like, they could be well off too. The government's well off. Like, those landlords that charge you rent, they're well off. Your parents are well off. They're going to charge you rent. It's for you. It's for your sake, to prepare you for the real world and shit like that, right? Like, I remember at high school, our teachers would always tell us, like, yeah, we're preparing you for, like, the real world and shit like that. No, the fuck they weren't. This type of shit is what prepares you. Your parents are the people that prepare you for the real world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like parents are doing a disservice by not like tapping into that shit, but they gotta do it in a healthy way, because you could really scar your kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you like overcharge them, right? You charge them like a crazy amount.
You're just gonna drive them away.
Or like I said, if you kick them out and shit, they'll be like, yo, like, hey, 18, you're out. Like, you know, that puts that pressure on them. Like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing, and my time's ticking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Find a healthy way to do that to your kids. Is really, really good for them. I think my dad unintentionally did that because he did not like have enough like bread to give me shit. So I kind of like had to figure it out. Okay. I had to go out and hustle. I had to go out and like fucking trade some Pokemon cards. I had to go out and
start an OnlyFans.
Bro, I'm dead. Facts. That's what I'm saying, Cisco, in the chat. I had to go out and figure out on my own, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, you know, like I hope I get to return that return that tenfold, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, if you think back on your life, like, bro, my parents gave me what little they had, even what little information, what little knowledge they had. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make me into the person that I am now. Pretty fucking insane, brother.
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. So I guess to wrap this up, what are you thankful for, brother? Thanksgiving episode. We're gonna go full circle, full loop.
What am I thankful for?
Yes, sir.
For this year, just because,
Yeah. Okay,
2024.
yeah, I like that. This year.
like I said before, I am on my own now. Thankfully, thank you, God. I'm thankful for God for this year because, like I said, it's been hard because this is my very first time. Like I said before, it's my very first time living alone. So I'm learning new things. Like I had to buy my own toilet paper, right? For the
Yeah.
first, you know how to.
That's hilarious for the first time.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? I had to buy, like for me, like before I moved out, shampoo never ran out. You know, shampoo never ran out. If it was getting low, it would get replaced. I'm like, oh, so it was just like nothing to me.
Damn, brother.
And now, one day I was like, yo, what the fuck? I got no shampoo no more.
yeah.
What am I supposed to do now, bro? I got to go buy some more. Bro,
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste,
All the shit that
yeah.
you don't think about, yeah.
dude, it's the little things that I don't even think about. I don't have a mirror, dude. I need to buy a mirror.
TikTok shop, brother.
A full body mirror, dude.
TikTok shop.
But yes, I'm thankful for God. He's the one that's been helping me a lot, especially, with the mental stuff,
Do you
mental
tap
health.
into your faith, brother? Let's talk about this a little bit. You tap into your faith or what?
Yeah, I'm not a churchgoer. I don't go to church. I will admit that. But I feel like me and God have a very good relationship,
Dude, I think that's super fair. I think like a lot of times people get like shunned or like get like because of like saying shit like that. But I feel like that's super valid, bro. If you genuinely have like a connection with like God or some kind of faith, do it in your own way. Do not let any religion or any person like tell you like, hey, this is how you're supposed to do it. That's like it's said that a connection with God is a personal connection. It's your own connection. So however you feel like you touch base with that, you do it yourself. Anybody that's like, listening and you're diving into some kind of shit like that, like, follow yourself, bro. As long as you know for a fact that you're doing what, you're supposed to do and you feel great about yourself, bro, tap in however the fuck you want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like he could read my thoughts,
Yeah. And intentions and everything, right?
Yeah, so I don't,
yeah.
what do you call it? I don't talk to him, like in terms, like because he's not the only one that's listening, by the way. When you speak, he's not the only one that's listening. There's, the demons or whatever that are trying to fuck you over. And
right.
sometimes you may think that it's God talking back to you when it's not. It's
It's the evil.
the evil ones just trying to fuck you over. So I try not to like speak. It's more like a think type of thing. But yeah, even like I said before, how I get scared about like car accidents or whatever. I'm a very safe driver just because of that.
Right. You don't want to
every
fulfill the
time-
prophecy.
Every time I enter a highway, I hit the by the speed or something.
Bro, I'm dead.
Because dude, motherfuckers be driving. Dude, this last week,
Motherfuckers in Gwinnett, bro. That's why I don't like going to Gwinnett. They're
freaking
fucking
85,
ass.
dude. I almost got into a car accident because this retard, bro. Bro, I was on the second far left lane, going 70, 75, so going fast. And there's one in the left lane just trying to cut me off, trying to get into my lane.
Right, keep on.
Get that? Okay, trying to get into my lane, and I try to hold off on the beep, like on the horn. I don't use it usually, but like I don't know what it is, like my perception. Sometimes I it looks like they're about to come into my lane, and
Right.
most times they don't. I'm just
Yeah.
tweaking,
It's just
right?
in your head. You think like
Right?
they're getting closer. You're like, yo, this
Yeah.
man's about to pull up inside.
Yeah, and I'm like, you better not, and he doesn't, right? But this time I was like, yo,
You're getting
yo,
close.
yo, you're getting a little too close. Beep, beep. I was like, and like, dude, like he was not moving. I was so scared. I was gonna hit him like on his right back, his right bumper. You know how when they're fucking up, the people that are, they're driving, you just speed off and you hit the.
Yeah. You gotta look at them. You,
You
gotta
gotta
let them
look at
know,
them
like, yo,
like,
I
what
just saw you do some fucking
Like, what
wild
the
shit,
fuck
bro.
are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
It's funny because on the right side was a big ass trailer, and he like swerved off too because he thought I was and he just heard beeps, so he's like got scared too, alarmed, bro. I just sped off.
Dude, my
Mad
wife
as
is
fuck.
one of those gangsters, bro, that will literally pull the window down and
Right.
say some shit. What the fuck are you doing?
Nah.
And I'm there like,
I'm not
yo,
a
bro,
road rager.
hiding under my shirt. Like, bro, what's up? Yo, thank you for those fucking likes.
Yeah, I'm not like a road rager. I never understood it. I'm like, dude, why do people get mad?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit? And then I understand it now. I was hella pissed, dude. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you're about to fucking hit me.
Yeah.
I can barely afford this car, bro.
Right.
The insurance is going up, bro. Please.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
What am I thankful for? What are y'all thankful for, chat? Thank you for everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, our
I'm
channel.
thankful for you
at
guys
NE5 Podcast.
for coming on to this live every day. The people that do clicking likes, giving us gifts. Really, thank you so much. A lot. It means a lot.
Yeah, for real.
Thanks for all the support. And
This
everybody
year,
watching.
my life has changed a lot. It's changed more radically than any other year. My mentality has changed a lot. So I guess I'm thankful for like, I'm thankful that I'm that fucking guy, brother. I'm just kidding.
Mr. Big Dick.
I'm thankful for whatever it might be that, it could be. Some people might refer to it as God.
Okay.
Some people might refer to it as the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's more my style. The universe, the atoms in my brain that made me change.
This guy believes in science.
That's crazy, right? What a crazy fucking statement. Whatever made me change from the person I used to be to the person I am now. Oh, and guess what?
What?
I'm thankful for you, brother.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I would not listen,
Thank
bro.
you.
And dude, I'm gonna try to not get emotional here, right? Because this
Okay.
one,
Well, I'm
this
a
one's-
cancer, so you get me
this
emotional.
one's real. Hold on, I just
Okay.
sneeze though.
Yeah, it's a sneeze. Okay. It's his tears wiping his tears. Like, oh. Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Bless you.
Listen.
Bless you.
Dude, I am so thankful for this man, bro. You gotta have good people in your corner, bro. You gotta have good friends by you. I would not be here if it wasn't for this man. My life took a turn when we were in the car. Do you remember this day? We were in the car, and I've been just going down a crazy route, doing crazy decisions in my life, right? And I remember we were on our way to Chick-fil-A one day, and Austin was right on the passenger seat, and he was like, he questioned me about certain things I was doing in my life. And he just told me, he was like, I don't fuck with that. I don't like that you do that shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You were the first
remember.
person in my life, in my whole life, that ever stood up to me and said, like, yo, I don't fuck with that. Like how true friends were supposed to do, right? Most friends, most people that you consider friends and shit like that, they won't ever like sit and correct you. They'll just be yes men.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's what's up, right? They'll see
And
your
it's-
bad behaviors and just go along with it, or just accept it and be like, well, shit. I mean, that's what they do.
It's crazy because I don't take life too seriously. So it felt kind of weird and awkward on my part. I don't know if you noticed, but I was kind of
Dude,
like,
it
I was kind of like scared to tell you. I was like, but I had to tell you like,
It was so out of character for him because this man doesn't. Yeah, like you said, you don't take life serious. You don't ever talk about anything serious.
Right.
Like I had never had a serious
Yeah, I
combo
like to
with
keep
you. We
that on
just
my
like,
own, but
yeah, we just like chop it up and just shits and gigs, right?
Yeah.
But this one day he's like just told me like, yo, I don't fuck with that. You gotta change. You gotta be different. And I had never been put in this position before, bro. I was like, holy shit, I just got called out. Like for my bullshit. Like, and he actually put it out there. He said what I do and like why it's wrong. And so I remember that, like I told you, I was like, okay, like yeah, I'm gonna change, you know what I'm saying? What kind of was like a halfway serious, halfway not. I feel like whenever people like, first say they're gonna change and like be better, they don't really do it. But the thought of it starts like it's like a seed planted.
Mm-hmm.
Right away, your
Right, it's not-
behaviors or actions and shit like that, they might not change.
right then.
But that seed was planted in my brain that day, bro. That even my friends were noticing, like, bad behaviors, bad, like, just shit going down south, right? And then so as, my life progressed, and then I started to see that my decisions and all that were leading me down a bad route and shit. And all bad shit was happening in my life, bro. I was losing everything because of the decisions that I was making, bro. And that's when I realized that seed that you planted in my brain that one day, I thought back to that every single time. I was like, okay, Austin was right. Like, I'm gonna change. And then like I vowed, like, you know, there was a day where I was like, okay, I will never be this person again. I sat there and like thought about like the person I was being, and I was like, I don't ever want to be this person again. This is a person that hates themselves. This is a person that like doesn't value themselves, doesn't value others. This is a person that's destined to doom. Right. And I do not want that for my life. Circling back to like the whole book, you know, analogy that we made, I was like, I do not want my book written like this, that I am this person. I want my book written as like, yo, you're someone great that makes great decisions with a great morality and shit like that. I want people to look back at me and be like, yo, that person did good with their life. You know, they might have had a rocky start. They might have not been a good person up until a certain point, but like now, the person I look at now, like they're on top of their shit, bro, and they're doing good shit. You know what I'm saying? When you do good, all the people around you do good too, bro. Like my family now, they're great, they're safe. You know, like they don't ever gotta worry about like anything bad, me making any bad decisions and shit like that. And there's no price for that. There's no price for like security on shit like that. That, you know, your family and loved ones can feel at peace for you.
Yes, sir. And I'm very proud of you, brother. You're doing great now. You know, and he has changed ever since then.
I have.
Thank God.
I have changed, brother. I'm a whole different person. It's not easy, bro. It's not. Not a lot of people would make that change, or would have even paid attention to like things that you had said that day. A lot of people would have like, what's it called? Like grazed right over it. They would have just ignored it. Like, bro, this man's tripping, bro. Why you in my business? Why you being nosy? But as real friends, bro, as like, if you fuck with your friends, bro, call them out on their bullshit. Do not be scared, bro. And if those people get upset, bro, they just like, they don't want to change. They're going down a really bad route if they're not open to criticism. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, tell it in a good way, tell it in a healthy way. Like, hey, I genuinely feel like this, you know. So like now I'm like that to all my friends. I'm like, yo, like I don't fuck with that. Like, yo, you should definitely don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Set them on a good route and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm grateful for, brother. I'm grateful for this man. This is my man right here, bro. I would not be here. I would not be doing this without him. I would not have none of this. Literally, I would not have none of this. Isn't that crazy? If I didn't have this man in my life, I would not have any of this shit, bro. I would not be doing this podcast anymore.
I've never listened to a single podcast. Like, I don't listen to podcasts, and then you start doing this, and I start listening and shit.
Isn't that crazy, bro? Like you went, this man, dude. It's kind of insane. This man went from like a listener to literally a fucking co-host.
I was one of you guys, you know what I'm saying? And then now, dreams come true.
Here we are, brother.
I'm here.
It's really crazy, bro. The life works in insane ways, bro. Like we were talking about earlier, circling back again.
A lot of circles today.
Paths. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, but it's cool. Paths. Like we were talking about your brother. Like it's not one path. Every single decision will lead you down a different path in life, bro. And just embrace it. Go with it. Embrace that it's not all just one path. Like it'll lead you somewhere. If you had made different decisions in your life,
boom. You see that? I just changed my life,
bruh.
I just
and he got rocked, bruh.
I just changed the trajectory of my life by pinching him right now.
Yeah. But yeah,
it's crazy.
And that's what we'll fucking leave it at, bro.
Yes,
this is probably one of the longest podcasts we've done. Actually, we're down to 140. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody in here, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel at N85 Podcast. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all go tune into the TikToks. Y'all go watch these things done live. All right. 5-star on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Happy
subscribe.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Be thankful. Go
the
hug.
only day you could be a big back.
Go hug your parents, bro. You have limited time with them. You have limited time with yourself. Go experience shit. Check in with your friends, with your family. Eat some fucking good food. Drink water.
Drink water. Mm-hmm.
Drink water. Floss your teeth, you dirty fucks.
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym, you fat fucks. And we're out. Peace.
Bye.